Alright guys, so my last video got cut off because my storage ran out. So I want to make this real quick. But at the end of what I was trying to say was that I have to go through and like delete a lot of fake spam accounts that are posting on my YouTube videos every single time I post a video. 3 or 4 accounts that are just a week or two old, and somebody spending the time to create YouTube accounts to then go post links that lead to porn and all this other garbage. And I have to block them and then delete them, and then they make new accounts and they keep coming back and they keep coming back. And that only happened, like, it only happens when the squeeze is about to come. So I'm excited about that. One last thing that I wanted to touch on, that, like, if you look up the God Pill on Reddit or Twitter, you might see some people talking some crap about me because they'll just say, oh, he thinks he's Jesus. And I want to explain that right quick. I think I'm Jesus in the sense that it makes sense to me, in the sense that religion makes sense to me. I don't really buy into churches. I don't really buy into institutional or organized religion. I think that there's a lot of bad people leading a lot of people astray. And I don't think that they actually help to improve society or build upon society. I think they hold back progress from humanity in the name of damnation, and they want us all damned, and they want us all dumb, and it's all like the New World Order, the World Economic Forum of Agenda 2030. You own nothing and like it. Like, that's what they're going for. That's the opposite of what Jesus was about. A lot of people say Jesus was a socialist, and that's only to an extent, and it was because he wasn't corrupt and he could actually build a system where everybody's lives get better and the people at the top get better than everybody, and the people at the bottom, like, no longer have to struggle and fight to live, and we all, like, build together. If you look into the Bible, like in the early on in the Bible, it's the world's created, man is created, morals are found, and right and wrong is defined, and the Old Testament all about an eye for an eye, and kind of like America's justice system today. And then the New Testament was supposed to be about like, turn the other cheek, and Christ died so that people could learn from his ways and learn how he lived, and learn to not necessarily treat every person that done something bad as a bad person. Desperation causes a lot of people to do a lot of dumb things. Lack of experience causes a lot of people to want the experience and see what they're missing. And I don't think that we should be judging too harshly for it. And if we lived in a better world that wasn't so corrupt, then I believe that there would be a lot less poor or impoverished people doing bad things. And if we continue into the Bible, basically we get to the book of Revelations, and the revelation is that one day, when the world's as bad as it could be, Christ will come back. And if you read into the book of Revelation, how many times does it say, he who hath an ear, let him hear? And how many times does it say that any man can let Christ into his heart and be Christ-like? And so it is my belief that anyone can welcome Christ into his heart. Anyone can be Christ-like. Anyone can harness the power of the good and be able to discern right from wrong, good from evil, progress from damnation. And that the Bible is just a testament that one day one man will tap into that power and teach others how to do it as well. There's no way Christ is coming back and, like, snapping his finger and creating 1 billion houses for the 1 billion homeless people all over this world. That's not how it works. Like, in order to build up humanity and salvation and peace and prosperity among all people, is for all people to join in and participate and give everything that they can to the movement. And so even if you read the Bible, it clearly states that the man who will let Christ into his heart is an imperfect man. And Like, so if you take that at its face value, which the book of Revelations also says, anyone that takes anything away from this book specifically will be damned to hell, because there should be no alterations. And so it clearly says an imperfect man will find Christ and will bring it to the world. And I expect that many people will find Christ after that. And times of prophecy and revelation and miracles will all come back. And right now it's MULN. So, if you look at that, you look at history, like American history, freedom. Like my family's deep into the Mormon religion. We were part of the Mormon religion back in the 1800s. We died for the religion. We moved all across the country and finally established our family in Arizona. Back in probably the early 1900s. And one thing that I like about the Mormon religion, especially the Book of Mormon, which adds to Christianity, is that there are times where the Book of Mormon says it's okay to fight back and that you don't have to turn the other cheek. When Nephi kills the king because he went to go collect the secret doctrine that the king was holding, he gets there, finds the books, and the king was drunk, and he gets revelation that he's got to kill this king and chop off his head. And God told him that it's better one man should die than a whole civilization. And then there was many other times referenced in the Bible where people stood up and fought. And fought for their families, and fought for their lives, and fought for their freedom. And yeah, so even if you, like the book of Revelation says, Christ comes back and destroys the wicked, removes the veils. So all the lies that they tell you, like mainstream media, Hollywood, big banks, all of them are the same people. They all have the same agenda: preserve the system. They're already rich. They don't care about you. They just want to keep their power. And Christ will stop that from being a continual thing. Like, the veil will be pulled down. And I hope to be that person, and I hope to do those things, and that is what I strive for. So MULN, yes, I'm here for money. I believe money is important, and that I don't want to go work a job every day, and I start at a job on Monday, but I really don't want to be doing this. I want to be building, and I want to be creating, and I want to be helping the world be a better place. But until then, yeah, you need some money to do it. And so, MULN, yes, I am here for the money. I'll be honest with you. But if you think that's my number one motivator, you haven't watched my channel enough. You don't know what I'm about. I've sacrificed money more times than any person can count. And I thought I was doing something for a greater good. And now we're here. And I'm more confident than ever that everything that I've done in the past was all to get to this moment. And we're in a beautiful moment right now. So I hope you watched the video before. I hope you're inspired as I am. And yeah, let's just make this world a better place. We can do it. We can help the poor. We can help the poor, not just by giving them stuff, but we can help them build their own stuff. We can help them, put them in positions to succeed. Right now, everyone's in a position to fail. And if you're given good guidance, if you're given good mentors, you can find a way to survive for yourself. But ain't nobody out there trying to find a way to change the way the world works for all people. And so, yeah. I hope that made a lot of sense, people. I hope you're ready as I am.